see this every day.
This is epic. I doubted this place. Infinity pool effect. We could have blown this one.
Dark gray clouds that are rolling in pretty fast.
Oh god, we're not prepared for this. Woo! Island life. Okay, so we're headed out for a bit of an adventure. We're on a time crunch today. Today we're going to go to a cold spring, a tide pool that we have to time perfectly to hit at low tide. We're going to a cave, which we also need low tide to go into. If we can make it, we're going to do a rope swing that's on the way back from that and try to get an evening surf in as high tide comes in around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. So it's a race against time right now to see if we can fit all of that in and make it work. So we've packed up our stuff and we're headed out now.
It's 11 a.m. We have 6 hours to get all of this done and be back to surf by 5 p.m. I'm a little hesitant to get it done, but it's worth a try.
Our first stop of the day is north of Jackinghurst at Beto Cold Springs, a spring-filled pool that is tucked away on the river that feeds the surrounding mangroves, which is also the largest on Siargao. We have no idea how crowded it will be, but we've been told it has a pretty fun rope swing.
We just made it to the Beto Cold Springs, which is about, I don't know, like a 10 to 15 minute drive.
It's like 30.
Oh, that was 30 minutes?
Yeah.
Well, okay. We'll say 10 to 30 minutes. Okay, so we just walked in. It looks like you can enter this way, or there's an area over here. So we're going to check out this spot first, and then probably jump off the...
Oh, we're jumping off?
Maybe jump off the bridge sticks.
Bridge sticks.
The sticks made into a bridge.
Hey! Oh! You okay?
Oh, God.
I got that too. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I was like preparing for it right as it was happening. I'm just going to take a second.
What hurts the most?
You know, I'm just so glad that nobody saw that, because that's the most painful part, is that when you slip like that, the attention that's on you is more embarrassing than the fall itself. Just glad I only had one person watching me. I guess now I have thousands of people looking at me.
I should have done more, but...
Oh God, that's a bit colder than it looks. It's like the spring starts up there, and we're gonna be jumping in that way.
Sweet.
This is so fun. This reminds me of a time when I was younger. We were on this lake and it had a very similar jump rope to that, and all the kids were doing it, and of course I did it too. And the moment I got up there, I got stung by like 3 bees on my butt. I remember literally crying while I was skiing off of it. Just my luck. So we're gonna try that again.
You gotta go up. It's 4 more feet.
Okay, no, you're right.
Oh, John. You got it. So this feels pretty high up.
See? It's a lot higher than you think.
It is. It's deeper too. Is this salt water? It's salt water. Like, I asked if it's salt water, and Kate goes, I don't know, but it's salty. This must be close to the ocean. Okay, now it's time for the rope swing. Oh my God, it's slippery. Okay, you wanna do the rope swing?
This was such a fun experience, and we were shocked to be the only ones there with the local kiddos who were so kind and welcoming. The water was refreshing, and yet again we were in awe of how beautiful this tucked away spring was.
Oh my gosh, so this is salt water and there's a bit of a current. I wonder if it connects out to the ocean. We'll have to look that up later, but this is an awesome pit stop. And now it's the next stop we're going to is hitting, hopefully, perfectly timed low tide at the tide pool. It is 12:12 right now. Low tide is in 15 minutes, so we're gonna race. I think it's a 35-minute drive to the tide pool. Hopefully we time that perfectly before we go to the cave. Let's head out.
Next, we head to Siargao's most famous tide pools, which only appear at low tide and vanish under the ocean at high tide. The name of these pools come from the giant boulder balanced on another rock near the shoreline. We've heard a lot about these naturally carved limestone basins and just hoped we could make it there in time. Wow, we just noticed these homes are on stilts with this river coming through it.
It looks like they're just basically built into the mangroves. So yeah, they've built up every single home, but it looks normal when you're on the road, but as it goes off, you see over here, they're just
Oh, whoa.
floating on the mangroves. So cool.
Wow. I honestly have never seen so many mangroves in my life. I'm curious where the largest population of mangroves are in the world.
That's a great question. That is so cool that all these are just built out onto this.
Dude, one with nature. So this looks good, right? Busy area.
We just pulled up to the tide pool, and it is very organized and obviously a very popular tourist spot. I'd recommend pulling all the way to the front parking because they'll try and stop you earlier. Anyways, we're headed in. See what it looks like inside. Oh my god, this stuff smells good. I got like a whip of like funnel cake smell, like fried. Okay, we're the only people here. Oh my god, look at, how much was this?
It's 100 pesos per person and then 20 for parking with the bike. So
Wow. Okay, I want to get one of these. I'm hungry, and I've wanted to try one of these things.
Made in Siargao.
Nice design. It's art. Thank you.
Back
See if
and I'll
this
help
is
you.
as good as I think it is. It's tasty. It's definitely just a light treat. You're basically just getting a way to put the chocolate and something crunchy in your mouth. Chocolate top.
This is beautiful.
You need to make a sandal that keeps the sand out from between your foot and the sandal.
That's a fabulous idea. I wonder if it's something called a shoe.
Yeah, it's almost like a sandal that goes all the way over your foot. Closes it in.
Whoa, look at this. Wow.
Do you think you'd drink your own pee if you were stuck on an island?
You've asked me this question before.
I need to know in case you get stuck on an island. Did it look dangerous?
It gets pretty deep actually.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
Feel this grass.
That's crazy. There's giant rocks in the center, and it's deep all around it. It's like carved it out, and then it plateaus with the reef out to the ocean. This is epic. I doubted this place, and I was about to say I wouldn't recommend it, but I really do recommend it. Look at that. Is that a snake?
Dude, or the eel.
This is pretty deep over here. It's eating another crab. One crab just started eating that other crab, and now it's dragged it back in there and it's biting it. Crazy. I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know that was a thing either.
He started ripping his arms off. Brutal world out there. You know, we're just trying to enjoy a nice swim, and then good lunch. I didn't know crabs ate crabs.
Maybe he's just losing a battle.
Tough loss.
Tough loss. Yeah.
It's so sick. So the reef is basically, even with the ocean, instead of having like a beach, it just goes reef to waves, and it kind of has this infinity pool effect where you can't tell where one starts and the other ends. It's super cool. The tide raises. Ooh, look at this wave coming in. Oh, it's so cool to me. And then the tide raises and covers all of this. So eventually that tide pool is just completely underwater, and it's actually dangerous to swim because there can be a rip tide when it's going back out. I have a feeling Kate and I would be okay, but I understand why they don't let people out here when it's high tide. Siargao is really epic. I love that these islands keep giving you cool experiences. Like, you think that you've seen all the hot spots and things to see, and yes, this is one of the main tourist stops, but all of the little ones combined with these touristy spots make it just an epic place to be for an extended period of time. We're 3 weeks in and we just keep discovering new places, and I love that. At the time It's 2 right now, which means we have to get to the cave, which I'm under the impression has to be low tide when you go into it. And then we'll have to do that and the rope swing and give us enough time to be back around 4 so we can grab the boards and try to get out to catch some waves. So I think we can do it.
Yeah, and by the way, we have to eat too.
Oh, we have to get food. I don't know if we can make it work. We're gonna keep going. We'll see. So far, so good though. We're stopping to get some food. Kate was feeling lightheaded, so we're gonna get chicken wings. And then we're off to a cave and a rope swing, if we can make it. We're behind schedule because of that food stop, so we've gotta rush to see if we can make the other 2 stops, and we spent our money on that dish. So we have no more cash, and I have a feeling that the new places that we're going are gonna cost us. So it's also like not low tide anymore, and I think the cave needs to be low tide. So we could have blown this one. We'll see. We found an ATM.
Okay. There's the help desk hotline. Well, Chris just went to dispense some cash from the ATM, and it said take your cash, and there was no cash that came out. So
It reversed it. So it took the money out and then it put it back in. So thank God.
scary.
Yeah.
That would have been
$200.
such an ordeal to deal with. But I just noticed these dark gray clouds that are rolling in pretty fast, and every time we've seen these, it has been an absolute downpour. So I think we have a big challenge ahead of us.
Yeah, now we have 0 money. It's high tide and it's about to rain. So
Oh my
let's
gosh,
see if
like
we can
even that cloud out there. Oh God, Chris just felt his first, oh no. I just felt my first drop.
Oh God. We are not prepared for this.
Yeah, everyone's leaving. We just turned the corner and are driving straight into
We might be going around it. I hope. Yeah, I hope it's
Oh, that's great. Great view. Right down the drop. We just saw a street sign that had a crocodile on it with the words crossing. No way. There's no way. There's like a little like pond that we just passed, and then there's like an overlook. There's no way there's crossing. That is crazy if there are. I had no idea. Yeah, they're joking. There's gotta be. Yeah, I don't know what's scarier, a shark or a crocodile. I feel like I'd have a better chance against a shark than a croc. What do you think?
I would have a better chance against a shark. Final answer.
At least we agree on that. Okay, so we just got to the cave and it's actually closed.
And that is because it is raining. So we're gonna try to see if the rope swing, dang, that looks cool. We're coming back for this. We'll see if the rope swing is still open. So we can do a quick jump in and then we gotta race back to see if we can surf. If it's pouring rain, the whole thing might be over.
Okay, Chris just described the perfect way that this rain is coming down. Granted, we're on a bike. Oh!
The rain is spitting.
It hurts. I have nothing on my knees. It's just slapping my skin. We also have 30 more minutes to go, and all I'm seeing is clouds. So we're just gonna buckle in over here. You know, they say these kinds of experiences build character.
Wow.
I guess we're gonna see. Oh, okay. All right.
Singing in the rain, what a beautiful feeling. Oh, that's the jump place. Do we want to go? Is it too wet?
I am too wet, yeah.
Okay, so we're boarding. That is the swimming spot, but I think it's going to keep pouring. So the cave and the rope swing we have to come back to another time. I still want to try and surf though.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're headed
Do
out.
it.
We've almost made it back. It is jumping right now. Real adventure. Right. We just made it back. 35 minutes later, driving in the pouring rain, and we are soaked. Oh my god. Look at this. We totally had to abort our plans. Island life.
Definitely the most drenched I've been in the rain ever.
Yeah, I'm absolutely soaked.
That was like a solid 30 plus minutes.
Yeah, just whipping us in the face. Oh my god. It is fun though. There's a thing, like an element of this where you're just like, I won't forget it. It's gonna be ingrained in my head. The time that we got absolutely caught out. I love it though. You'll never forget it. I mean, I sit on the couch all the time, but I don't remember doing it. This is oh my god, there's so many surfers out. That is hilarious. Look at how many people are out there, and it's just the shittiest waves. But it's still really low tide. Like, we wouldn't want to go out for another like hour or two. I don't know. Okay, we made it back. We got 2 out of 4 complete. Let's see if we can surf later.
We just wanted to close out on the day. It's about 5:40 p.m. It is still raining. It is still super windy, and the conditions to surf are just not there today. But regardless, it was a lot of fun. But we are definitely going to be finishing our goal today at some point in this week, and I look forward to when we do.
Okay, so we're finishing out what we started last weekend when it started raining. It's been storming since then, so this is kind of a small break that we have in the weather.
Since our prior adventures, we found out the cave we plan to visit is temporarily closed. We're unsure why, but we did learn the rope swing we're driving to sits on a mangrove river you can actually take a boat through, which we are super excited about.
It's really cool how quickly the cities here turn into jungle, and you realize how much of the Philippines is super pristine and untouched. Like, it's literally off of the main street. It's not a neighborhood or anything. It's like the backyard turns into jungle, and it just keeps going. And you really recognize it on these longer roads, like this 30-minute drive, how much of this island is just beautiful, untouched jungle. And I don't think in a lot of photos you realize that. I think Philippines photos are just like mainly beaches. You're gonna miss the fact that the interior of these islands is like drop dead gorgeous, and there are these mangrove rivers and jungle mountains that you can go adventure through.
And I was talking to the manager of our homestay about crocodiles here in the Philippines, because we had seen a sign this last weekend when we went to the tide pool with a crocodile and it said crossing on it. And that was shocking to me because I had no idea that those would be here, and I didn't know if it was a joke or not. And they confirmed that there are crocodiles here.
Oh,
There's
no way.
not big ones necessarily, and they're not common, but they are here in the Philippines.
I have to fascinate this. I feel like I just have never heard that before. Like, that's fascinating. So we just pulled up, and there's like the bridge is right over here, and it's pretty small, but it goes right through town, and then there's all these little shops that are behind us, and the water hole's over here, so we'll check it out now. Clams and oysters. That'd be a quick way for me to get sick. This way. Oh, it looks like they're building or stopped building another bridge right there. Wonder if that stopped typhoon. So we're paying for the boat, and it takes about 15 minutes to go up the river, not very far, and there's just another lagoon. But I think we're gonna jump off this little deck over here. I think you can jump. Yeah, we're gonna do this first, and then we'll take the boat up the river. It's just crazy how these mangroves forests with the rivers go all through the island. Pretty deep to jump in?
Yeah. I think.
We go to on the boat first?
Yeah.
Okay. It's like super pretty, honestly. Love it. Oh, this is a low seat. It's not too wobbly. All right. Well, that was quick.
Yeah, that was quick. This water is so clear. It's always fun.
Yeah, it is. You know what I really would want to do is get back into where we saw those mangroves, like on the other side of the island.
Yeah.
And have somebody that's local take you out through the, that would be cool. Like, look at that. That's all that plant.
Yeah. Just
This has to be the perfect environment for these. Like this must be like having the nicest home in Beverly Hills for these guys. Yeah, those are massive. Yeah.
You just see how important roots are to being able to together.
Forest here is all roots with just a little bit of dirt on it. Like look at that. It's like that's all that plant. It catches leaves. Crazy. Okay, so we're arriving. We can swim. Okay, so they have like a small area that you can take photos, but not really something we want to wait 30 minutes to do. And you can literally swim 10 feet away from it. Unlimited, I don't know. Love to laugh. I love it.
They really do.
Oh God!
I've never swung under the water with a swing. It's kind of fun. You feel like you're in slow motion. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna head back, possibly jump off the platform where we entered the river. Although it seems a little bit low today, so when we asked the guy who was tending to the platform, we asked if it was deep enough, and he says, I think so.
He said it was.
I mean, everywhere else on this river has seemed relatively shallow. Okay, how happy.
This place is awesome. I would say if you're not trying to get a picture in the lagoon, it's perfect because you can just pop up and swim super easily, and there's no one else in that part of the pool. And the boat ride is just perfect.
If they want to create like copra, the coconut, then they will set it like that. That's why they have like a small house like that.
So it's for the coconut.
Yes, will become like copra.
Yeah, I've seen it. They like dry it up, burn it.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and what is copra for?
Like for oil.
Oil.
Yes.
Okay, so they make
Here
it.
in Philippines.
The coconut oil.
Yeah.
Is that what a lot of people do here?
Yes.
A lot of people, yeah.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
And then they. Okay, copra.
Right.
The depth of water is 8 feet.
8 feet.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's enough to jump.
Okay.
Are you jumping or no?
It's deep. You won't touch the bottom. Make us proud! We're spoon! That was perfect!
After getting peer pressure to jump off the higher plank, which is definitely taller than it looks, I couldn't help but think how enchanting this spot is. You'd never guess it was here just driving over the bridge. It feels untouched, open, and freeing. We could have stayed there all day.
Well, that was lovely.
Yeah, I enjoyed it a lot. It was an easy thing to do. It's like super accessible.
30-minute drive. It's perfect weather, not too hot. A little bit of cloud cover. And then when we got there, there didn't seem to be a lot of people.
On a Sunday, it was really crowded. It's pretty cool. We were talking to our boat guide, and she was saying that every household in the city has up to 2 tour guides that can work there. But every household has one person at least that works there, and they take every other day between shifts and people. But it's basically all relatives and all people that are neighbors that work there, and they just take all the money from each day and then split it between all the people working that day. So it's just like a super good way to bring income to the community and make sure everyone shares it. So that was cool to learn, and she was really sweet and nice to talk to. Shout out Sandra. And then we jumped off the little plank there. Kate's a little daredevil and got everyone cheering for her. So she really went out on the ledge there.
I was getting a little scared, so I'm glad that people were running next to me.
I love it. I would highly recommend doing that. It's got me excited for what we're going to do this weekend and do some of the island hopping, which is like the main activity that people do when they visit Siargao. And I can just tell like like within this island how pretty it is, how epic it's gonna be when we go hit these little remote